Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to SkySaga. Last we were here, we actually were out adventuring a little bit, came back home, and I thought, you know what, we really need to clean some things up around here. So let's go ahead and get to that. I was gathering a few of the keystone here, and I think I'm going to kind of clear this out a bit. But we also, you can see we have cactus, different plants growing in here. I want to tear all of this up. I want to mine some of the stone that's over here, at least kind of mine it back a bit and give some more floor space. And then I want to get into making some of the crafting tables. For example, we have a workbench we haven't made and an anvil, things like that. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I think we're going to go ahead and just start busting up some of this stuff. Try to get this stuff cleaned up. Again, we have plants everywhere. I'm not really sure why. I guess they found cracks from which to grow inside of here, but we're going to clear this out. Another thing that I want to do is try to dig my way out of here. So kind of the front part of our island is straight ahead that way, and I'm not really sure if I can dig out. As you may recall, when we first came in here, grab that, we actually came, if you go up some stairs, you'll go up some more, and then out the top, and then we made some steps to get up here. So I guess what I'm getting at is I feel like we might be at ground level as far as outside goes. And so if I could pop a hole through here, that'd be a much easier access. I don't think there's threats on our island to really worry about or anything, so that's not really a concern. I don't even know if you can make doors. That's something that we'll have to look into at some point. But like I said, I think right now I'm going to run around and at the very start anyway, clear out the mushrooms, the plants, the cactus, and see what kind of floor space we have here. Okay, I just popped a hole through here. I did have to dig up. Let's see where this puts us. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. We got our crash there, our vehicle, and here you go. Here's the tunnel that I dug out. Looks like I don't easily kind of drop down in that hole. There we go. Probably have to make that a little bit bigger. But as you can see, this brings us right inside of here. That's going to be a whole lot faster than going up and around. And we may rearrange some things up there, but it's good to know we can just kind of dig around and do what we want, rearrange things. That's pretty cool. You can see I've cleared out, I want to say all, but who knows, maybe I've missed some plants and things like that. Unfortunately, the mushrooms were providing some light, which was kind of cool in some of these areas. You can see this is kind of lighting this up. So I might try to see if we can strategically replant those. I've not tried that yet. Let's see. Let's jump into our rucksack. And am I going to see those or no? Let's see. These guys, right? Mushrooms. Eat this to recover health. I don't know if we can put this back down. I do have it in my hand. This is the one we're on, right? Yeah, it looks like it just wants to eat it, so anyway, that might be possible. Maybe there's something you can do to kind of put those back down, but we're gonna have to maybe get some more torches, get some more light sources in here. Let's see. We'll break this one down too. Now, one thing I also don't know how to do just yet is how to place the torches. I actually switched to having the torches in my hand and was right-click. Oh, well, I guess that answers that. I tried to put it on the wall, though. I suppose I didn't try putting it on the ground. I was right-clicking and it... oh, and did that one just go there? Oh, okay. It went right over. Maybe because I was here and it just won't place it there. Let's try right here. Okay, so it's like stacking up. It's weird. It doesn't go exactly where you are then. I see. Okay, well anyway, mystery solved, at least in this case. I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy up. So we've got 3 over there. That means I could probably run over here and put one in there. There we go. That one went right where I had it marked. That one as well. So there we go. We've got that pretty well lit. Probably would be nice to get something in here. Granted, this probably isn't like Minecraft, right? We don't really have to worry about mobs in here, so I don't think we really have to light it. There we go. Let's see how well that's lit. Yeah, you know, it's good enough. We're going to tear all of that stuff out anyway. So, very cool. We already have these kind of platforms here. They've got torches on, and that's good. So I think we're lit well enough, and we've got some floor space here. So let's kind of dive into some crafting. Now, one of the things that I'd like to make here, let's bring up the rucksack. You can see we've got, oh, we can actually, well, we have the forge, so we don't need to make another one of those. But we do want to make a workbench, and it's kind of cool. You get these markers over here. We need these 3 things. We got 3 highlighted, but 2 of these are the same. These are both wood planks. So what we're missing is the metal rod. So I was just looking into this a minute ago. If we bring up the forge, if I get in here close enough, And we go over here. Here's the metal rod, and you can see that takes metal ore. And we've got some right there. And we don't have enough. It looks like we need a good, what is that, 7 more? So, we're gonna have to hunt around to find that. That's unfortunate. But otherwise, we would be pretty close to making the workbench. And then let's go ahead and, wrong place, bring up the rucksack. Let's look at the anvil. We need metal weight and stone. Metal weight and stone. Let's see, is this all? What's that going to count for? So it's not going to count for the metal weight, right? None of this will. Okay, so what we can do to find that out is jump in here, I believe. Metal weight. So we also need metal ore. So we're going to have to do some mining around and looking for that. I think there's chances to get that with this here, so we can kind of start digging this out. We also get some keystone out of here every once in a while. On the left side, you'll see it shows it kind of pop into the rucksack there. So we've got blocks, but every once in a while I'll get a keystone out of here. And it's possible that we get some metal, but I think that is part of the stuff we've seen before in the other zone we were in. You can see it kind of on the walls, kind of blocks like this, but without the color. And I think we actually have some outside, so let's actually just cruise out here. Might be getting dark out here now. Not yet. Go ahead. I'm gonna definitely have to make that bigger. So I think we can run around here and look for some of that. Let's see. Let's kind of... Maybe it wasn't on this side. I do remember seeing some, but it could have been on the other side of the island. Okay, here we go. This was that corner, as you may recall, from the first video where I was digging things out of here. I think this is what we're looking for. Sky iron ore. Get some of this gathered up here. Now we do have an inventory issue. If I bring out my rucksack, obviously we're pretty full. So chests are something that we want to be making as well. I haven't seen that yet. I have a feeling that we're going to need the workbench for that. We're going to need that in order to start making chests and everything. So I could dig around here a little bit more. Maybe I'll just kind of... There we go. There is some more in here. I thought maybe we'll find some more if I dig. Do some mining. Get a couple more back here. So what I want to do is I want to gather this up, and then while we're out here, we're going to run over and look at repairing our airship. You can see we've got the quest guy up in the top left telling us that we should be able to fix that now with the crystals, which will be cool. Now, I don't know entirely, you know, what good the airship is, other than I think it will fly you to what they call the social hub, which is kind of like a city where all the players can be, and they have like vendors and quests and stuff there that you can only access when you're in the social hub. But I don't know if it has any, if the airship has any use beyond that. Let's run over here really quick and get this fixed so we can get rid of this quest message up there. And we'll just jump up here. Repair the damaged ship. So we have these guys, we only need 3. So there's that. Instantly fixes the airship. There we go. Very cool. Oh, so we can actually pick up the airship and move it. That's pretty cool. We might move that a bit closer to us. But let's go ahead and use it and see what happens here. So there you go. We have the social hub. We can actually head on over there, which I don't want to do just yet. I think we're going to save that for another episode because I kind of want to continue cleaning things up around here. Okay, I think we've mined what we needed to, and I also mined some of this over here, which was more of the iron ore, which was great. Exactly what we needed. So we're going to jump into here really quick. We've got, let's see, we need these guys, metal rods. So that's going to take 12. We'll do that. And then we do need the weight, so that's going to take a little while. I'm actually curious if we can queue this up. Let's see if we can do this quick enough. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did you go? Is this it? Metal weight. Right-click. Craft. Okay, so that queued... Did that queue it up, or did it actually cancel my other one? Not entirely sure, so let's see. The other thing, too, is that we are, like, out of inventory space. So let's, well, actually, this is going to finish. Okay, so it just drops it on the ground. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff in the chest. Arrow, sure. Hammer, spike. The tooth, bones, keystone stuff we'll work with later. That's enough room. So let's go ahead and pick this up. So there you go. They just dropped on the ground. when they were done. So now we want to jump into our rucksack and choose the workbench there. There we go. So there is the rods that we needed. We needed planks, which you got there, and bolt craft. Let's get this thing going. Cool. So we now have the workbench, and then we are going to put that, where do we want to put all this stuff? Might be nice to have it over here. Maybe do the chests over on one side. We do have all the metal to kind of mine out at some point, so maybe we'll put that over here. Let's see if I can find that even. Must have went in my inventory, right? There it is. Let's go ahead and drop that there. And, you know, it's pretty easy to move this stuff around. I think what we're going to do is just put it right here. Let's just do that. Okay, so there's our workbench. Let's go ahead and click this guy. So we can make a number of things here. Let's see, we have a barrel. That doesn't help us out. Table, chair, bench. Okay, so not really seeing, there we go. Let's see, I'm not really seeing a chest. So we just need 8 planks. And I'm kind of curious, can we mix planks? Let's throw 3 in there, and they say that's not enough. Then we do that. Okay, and it puts the 3 back out. So I guess it doesn't like to mix them up. Let's just go ahead and make another chest. Excellent. And we'll put that down next to the other one. Again, we can move this stuff around, so for now, there we go. And those don't combine, Minecraft style. So we've got a good amount of chest space. Now, I hesitate to kind of throw things in there right now because we may use some of this for crafting that we're about to do. But I will throw food in there. Pumpkins, sure, why not? And we'll throw our mushrooms in there, that's fine. We'll hang on to the rest. So let's hop back down here and jump back into the workbench. We've got all of the things we looked at before. Is that a painting? Nice. And then, oh, there is a large chest. Interesting. I wonder if I could have made that. No, I don't have the metal rods for that. But anyway, that's something that we might look at in the future. That's cool. So let's see. The last thing we wanted to do was the anvil. We have metal, weight, and stone. Let's see. There's the stone. And we only have 3 of the weights. So we're gonna have to make some more of that. Let's cruise over here really quick. Let's see. Was that this guy here? Yes. And we don't have enough. We are gonna need 12 more of those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mine that. 12 more, or not 12, 12 total. So I think we need 9 more. So we're gonna go ahead and clear this stuff out. I'm gonna combine those materials and get an anvil put down. Okay, well that didn't take too long, and here we go. We've got the anvil placed, so let's check it out. I haven't tried this yet. So it looks like we can make arrows, armor, excellent. That's going to be great. Oh, and we can make the bow through here. A bow, a sword, a shield, and a metal pickaxe. That's going to be great. So we almost have the wood rods, but we don't have the metal plates. I'm assuming that we're going to need the forge for that. Metal plates. Let's see, that's this, isn't it? Metal plates. We need 9 and we only have 6. So I think what I really need to do is just mine all of that out. I think that's kind of next up. One thing I did want to show you, I was kind of mining through here and there was some of the iron ore here. So I dug it out and you'll see as soon as I pop through, we have sky out there. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to my normal block and fill that back in. Now previously I talked about, I'm going to try to jump off the island and see what happens. I actually did that. And what happens is you actually just spawn right back in here. You can fall off and it just kind of teleports you right back into here. So I suppose if you're on a big enough island or you're far enough away from this, you could just jump off to kind of quick travel into here, make things a bit faster. One other thing too, I widened this out as you can see and raised the roof up a bit so that we had less of a problem moving through here. It's kind of nice, you don't have to jump up 1 blocks in this game, makes travel a bit smoother. But yeah, I think we've got a lot of stuff going here right now. I'm gonna go ahead and mine, if not all of that, then most of that. Kind of clear that out so we can get to crafting some more things. Well, things are looking much cleaner in here. You can see I removed things out of the middle and moved them over to the side where all the metal was, and I've got that all dug out, at least flat to where the wall ends. I'll get up there and clean the rest of that out. But we have the keystone forge here, workbench chests, and then we've got the forge and anvil on that side. So I think this is a pretty good setup. We still have room for some other things as well, and I may end up moving some things around, but for now I'm looking at taking these, what are apparently roots out. Kind of thought they were like stone columns, but you can see they leave wood behind here. Now, one of the things that I ended up doing was, in mining all that, the idea was to make a stone pick, which I do have now, so that's working pretty well. You can see it kind of single shots the roots here, and as far as the blocks, it seems to be about 2 hits to take them out. We had 3 before that, so it wasn't a huge improvement, but I think it might actually swing faster too, although I could just be imagining that. So anyway, we've got that dug to there. I do want to get all the way up there and put some lighting up there as well so we can see everything. It's a little bit creepy at just ending there. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it at that. That was the... that's it. The primary goal here was to kind of clean this out and get things a bit more organized. We still have a ton to do as far as our home island goes. We got a lot of property to work with here, a lot of new things we could do. We could dig out some new rooms and everything. If we can make some glass, I think it'd be nice to pop these walls open and put glass in there so we can just kind of see outside to the sky. That would be pretty awesome. But those are all things we're gonna have to look into some other time. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it at this. I do want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please do consider leaving a like on the video. I would appreciate that as well. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next time.